And a lot of the material, you'd have to say, is very funny, although alas, not all of it is broadcastable at this hour of the day on RTE Radio 1. Donal Scannell, who makes music programmes and documentaries, has been looking at some of the artists out there, and in a few moments too I'll be talking to Joe Clark, who manages a Limerick-based group called the Rubber Bandits. You may have seen or heard of their Willie O.D. song. We'll come to that later on, but first of all, let's get a sample of another local rap. This is from a group called 066 Crew, who are based in Tralee, and there can't be too many raps about Gaelic football.
It's our boy Wonder. He's from Fanui, he's got facial growing and he's pure hard. He gets another red card. Last name Galvin, first name Paul. I'm not dissing you, man, I'm only breaking ball. It's plain to see, the CCC cannot recognise that they have an affliction, an addiction. Giving Paul Galvin any conviction. It's not fiction, it's a scandal without deep throat. A President Nixon, it's Galvin Gate. It's not Watergate, but it's not too late to wipe his slate clean. This fiend's repping for the Kerry team, yeah. Wish I was a little bit taller, Kerry footballer. Go ask your mother, who's your father? Wish I had a bag of chats and some gat. And
I'll apologise to everybody for that now, because we were playing that in the office yesterday and it's been going round in my head for the past 24 hours. So if we've done it to anybody else, you know, if you find yourself at 7 o'clock this evening saying, I wish I was a Kerry footballer, my apologies. Donal Scannell, just listening to that, there can't be too many raps that mention a committee of the GAA. I mean, it really is bizarre stuff.
Well, and the funny thing about that track is, I was talking to your man, one of the guys from the 066 Crew yesterday. He had planned a year ago, he was going to write a song around this time of year about the Kerry football team. And he didn't know what it was about. He's like, that's a button I can push. That's something people are going to want to listen to. And I'm going to do it. Like almost editing a newspaper, except with rap. He had his headlines planned well in advance. Yeah,
because he also has some tunes, if you can call them that, about Nama, about collecting the dole, and all sorts of other contemporary matters as well.
Yeah, and so contemporary that he wants to remain anonymous because he fears for his physical safety to do with some of the songs that he sings about different characters around Tralee and stuff. So he wears a mask when he's on stage, doesn't reveal his real name, and keeps quiet about who he is.
As you say, Tralee, this is very local stuff, and the thing that seems to draw all of these artists together, and we'll hear some more of them in a few moments, is the fact that there are no American accents here.
No, and that was the trap that Irish hip-hop fell into for so long. They were aping what they heard from America, and nobody was really into it. It kind of flopped in Ireland. I mean, Scary Era being the exception, who rapped in their own accents. But anyone who's come along in Irish hip-hop until the last couple of years were pale imitations of America. And now it feels like Irish hip-hop has found its own voice, and has also found an audience, because Irish hip-hop has never been more popular.
The other thing is that most of this stuff is very funny. Now, some of it is offensive as well, in fairness, and we've tried to weed that out this afternoon, but an awful lot of it is really funny.
Yeah, and I mean, and the offensiveness is kind of part of it, because, I mean, this goes back to Sex Pistols and Elvis and even the Beatles. If you're not offending the next generation, well, then you're probably not appealing to the new generation. So they very much know their audience. It's like from 16 and up, and I guess being offensive is part of what marks you out as different and dangerous and not suitable for RTE Radio 1.
One of the other thoughts that occurs before we play the next clip is that most of these people seem to be based in Munster. What is it with Munster people and rap?
Well, you know, as a kid, all the best joke books were Corkman jokes and Kerryman jokes. So Munster is the home of quick wit, but also the accent. I mean, people do say that the Munster accent, the Cork accent, the Limerick accent is really suited to rap. It's got a good lyrical flow to it.
What? So it's a kind of a melodious voice?
Yeah, definitely. And serious hip hop people have been saying this, that in the context it just works as a flow and better than the Dublin accent, so people say.
Will we give a listen to a Cork rap? This is from Cork Hip Hop Rebels. It's by GMC.